everything set up. Oop. We need to grab Rogue Legacy, slide over here. Alright. Just getting it all working. Gotta wait for 20 seconds is usually when it starts clicking in. Let's confirm it, by the way. Just real fast confirm. There it is. Alright. Hey everyone. Welcome back to more Rogue Legacy 2 speedrunning. I think we just begin. 3, 2, oh, whoa. At the count of 3, we close everything. Just get rid of it. We're not doing it today. Let's try and get all these cords in position. 3, 2, 1, go. So yeah, today I'm streaming with the door open, so hopefully the dogs will wander in and out, and we won't have to worry about that too much. Beta's been sleeping all day, so worried about her a bit. Anyways, we're gonna keep doing the reset upon finishing the tutorial, the quick retire. Keep figuring out if this is worth the while. Figure out, like, I want to get one where the consequences are tough to see how I respond. You know, I want to see what happens when it goes south, because once going okay, it's going okay. And the fact that it gives me the possibility of getting a cartographer in the first life is making it worthwhile. Yeah. Also, learning to adapt, like, the fact, like, I did that room that requires the fireball without the fireball, and that made me, and like, yes, it's not as fast as with the fireball, but the fact that I could do it makes me feel good about my skills. Makes me feel good about my ability to adapt. So, looking forward to that. Alright, so now we retire immediately. See how that fares. It does mean one life runs are kind of out of the question in this style, but that's okay. I'm not looking for one life records. Nod Bone, Hero Complex. Emotional Dysregularity versus Nod Bone. We're going Emotional Dysregularity. Blaze Bellow just blowing damage out sounds like a great character. Let's see how Emotional Dysregularity fares. And the other effect, Charismatic, is not accounted for because we're not going to get to any shopkeepers. Not with this life. Alright. Well, we now have a Blaze Bellow blowing holes through enemies. I think that's 40 damage per blast, and you can get 2 blasts off a single cast. So, yep, look at that. 20 mana, kill an enemy. Alright, I believe. Let's just get this side taken care of. Oof. Alright, keeps going up. Ooh, that one piece of meat nearly brought us back to full health. It took care of the damage we took. That's actually really impressive. Alright. Well, this spell is actually going to be insane. I'm just going to use it to kill the skeletons real fast. Pretty sure it could do that. So, alright, this spell should be able to shoot through the wall, so that's taken care of. Bam. That was faster than Fireball. Of course, that probably has something to do with the fact that I have emotional dysregularity with this character, but wow. Yeah. So far, it just seems like the rewards for doing this is just outweighing the risk. Because, like, we haven't found Cartographer yet. We have not found Cartographer yet. And, like, if we just find something like FMF fan or CIP, like, that's just extra gold. Like, it seems like so far, the reward outweighs the risk. And the risk seems to not be as large as I thought by the way this has been working. That's okay. Alright, I have air dashes. Oh, right, and so that damage scales on your intelligence, and emotional dysregularity effectively doubles your intelligence. So, that actually... Oh, that's funny. That's great. That's great. Yep, emotional dysregularity. It's kind of like the magic version of combatant, except instead of the cost be to your health, it's just to your consistency with the spell, which is perfectly fine. I know how to rely on my sword instead of my spell. Which actually means, can this character do solo life? Can this character solo life it? Because this character does have the damage output with that spell. Yeah, I think this could solo life, especially if I get something like Anti-Therica. Like, gosh, if I get Anti-Therica with this character... Here. Ooh. Yep. Got some quick kills because the heavy damage output. A single piece of meat means this character can go into the sticky and steady safely. Yeah. I'm enjoying this. This is working out. This is doing well. Alright, so that's the path to the right. So we still need to find Book, though. So now we just wander around for Book. And depending on our health at the end of that, we could either teleport over to get Echo Kick to fully heal, or we can just teleport over... Alright. There we are. Let's just return to... Probably should have mapped that out first. I was just like, alright, we're going left, but I just realized I cleared out that room. So that was me wasting about 30 seconds. My fault entirely. So we go here, and then we just head right and try to find Book in this mesh of area that we haven't explored yet. Fantastic, we found it. Good job, everyone. Mission accomplished. One room away. One room away. Alright, and let's go to the left side, because that's where Gaunt heads are more likely to be. Alright, so yeah, you can dash through them safely, but if you hit the ground at all, if your dash ends, which it probably will because your dash is so much shorter, you're in trouble. Alright, apple. Oh my gosh, apples are healing 150 because of the effect. Because I have apples are based off of intelligence. Alright, so we found Gaunt heads. I'm just going to state we're not fighting them yet and just keep exploring, try to find Murmur. Oof. Good. We have just a big path up. Alright, none that way. That's good. Found Murmur. Huh? Let's grab Enoch, and then let's disappear. Oof. can't believe I haven't taken damage with everything coming at me. Alright. Abandoned ship. Abandoned ship. Too dangerous. 50 health in that area. That was a dead end. That's a great way to die. Great way to end the run. And I have what I was looking for. I have Gaunthead, I have Murmur, and I have a path to Enoch at the very least. We'll come back there when I have double jump. Alright. Because, yeah, I just decided, even though we found Gaunthead, we still want to beat Void Beast Bareth first, because it's actually a safer fight, because it deals only a quarter of our health. And, yeah. I'm sticking to that. So yeah, we're going to be a little behind on kick, please, because we took the detour. So we lost 30 seconds by our own stupid foolishness. And then we detoured, so the other increases, though, are going to be decreases later on. So we're okay with it being plus time. Alright. 500 gold, 530 gold from being able to purchase the architect. So, might as well just kill a boss. It's high enough. There we are. I am going to miss that. That room right there, that little spinning axe, well, the axe isn't very threatening. It is very fun. And we are replacing that axe with a different enemy, which is going to be, it's going to be a valuable replacement. We've already confirmed we'll replace it with a wisp to ingrain into people's heads that, hey, these are enemies that can only get damaged by Echo Kick. Ooh. Yeah. 500 gold, not getting that from a single chest. Ooh. Be friendly with meat, but I'm being foolish with dashes. There's a lot of knights in this area, and I'm not used to... We're just gonna do that. Ah, their hitbox is a little lower. Gosh, I just realized a slice of meat gives me about as much health as an apple for other characters. That's how valuable emotional dysregularity is for healing. Yep, right there. That single piece of meat. So much health. Oop. Just doing that to be safe. Oop. We have a path going upwards. I really don't like the extra angles there. Just do that. Right. Gotta keep remembering, Shield Bash has its damage increased by intelligence, so this character is a Shield Bash destroyer. Chest would be pretty valuable, but oh well. Alright. There we are with 198 health. That's enough to survive 3 hits at least. Yep. This should be pretty good. we are. Just all the damage. Ah, all the damage. Doing good. Alright, 142. Again, a single piece of meat heals us right back up to 202 health. So, man. Yep, emotional dysregularity is another one of those traits I gotta be on the lookout for as being better than... I mean, I knew it was gonna be good. I just didn't realize it'd be that good. I mean, it might have something to do with just this spell being so valuable with it, but takes two. So anyways, the reason I go up before right a lot of the times is because up is a bit more likely to find the lilies, as I just found both lilies. And then we grab Nama afterwards, basically. Alright. We're gonna keep going up, see if there's a path going up and around. Alright, keeps going up. Because far shores can always be above as well as to the right, basically. Ooh. That was the top. Unfortunate. Alright, so we reset to return. We go to the Moss throne room. I'm going to pick up the chest now so I don't die beforehand. Get myself some extra gold. And they're right next to each other so that I can just drop down into the next path to try to find far shores. Alright. So it's not even that much of a detour. So I can just do that. Okay, we know none of those are going to be far shores. Let's stick to this room. So we just have one big room. There we are. Panned out well. And we know where that last lily is. It's not even that far away. That was actually really good map generation. While I ended up going in the wrong direction for a bit, that was still very good map generation. If all of these rooms had to be gone through, that'd probably still be okay map generation. So, yeah. Despite the mistake and detour, still very good map generation. Alright. This spell should wreck the face in. Oop. Oop. Just do that. So, I always feel uncomfortable in that room. Usually I end up safe, but I always feel uncomfortable in that room. I just realized, yeah, the meat just heals so much, and it's meaning I can always manage the situation I'm in. I just need to find a single piece of meat to usually get back in the action. Alright. Now I'm gonna dash over, get to the throne room, is where I'm gonna teleport next, so I can get that lily that needed double jump. So that's just directly above me, basically. Oop. Just an extra few rooms, but given how many enemies effectively just above me. Alright. Oof. Yeah, I actually think that was faster than the loading screens, just going through 3 rooms like that. Oof. Yeah, let's kill Gone Heads, get ourselves some more money, and then we'll go look for, depending on our health, either the last heirloom or made some mistakes there, but fixed them in the last moments. I should have just shield dashed there. Oh well. So, here's my idea. We're going to teleport to Murmur, and then just go from there. Alright. Let's see. What do I need to do from here? So, from Murmur... Yeah, we'll look for the Void Heirloom, but we'll head upwards in our search for the Void Heirloom. So, even though Enoch might be to the left and up, we're going to go right and up, see if they connect, and if they don't, we'll just see how far this path to the right goes upwards. Yeah, and it looks like they connect right off the bat. Alright. Oof. Glad I checked. This way. Made that pathing so much safer. Oop. Enoch, thank you. Alright, and down and to the left from here. Woo! Thank you, Apple. Alright, I'm just gonna wait for my shields to come off cooldown because I don't like the hammer. Try to find my way through. Darn it. On one. I'm gonna return to the main menu and go to the entrance, because it could just be to the right of the entrance. But yeah, so let's see. If this character survives, do I want to face Naman Enoch with him? That is the question. Alright. Still faster to do this, I think. Bit more dangerous, though. Alright, so it's that path down is the only path left. Oh well. At least I've limited my options. You know what? I should have just checked what heirloom was in there. Oh my gosh. Yep. Whew. So we get Void. We kill Murmur. And I'm trying to think which boss this character has better damage output against. I think Nama, maybe. I'm gonna... Yeah, when I get out of here, I'm gonna go check that heirloom over in the... what's it called? The library sort of room. And if it's good, I'll stick with this. And if it's not, I'll just kill Murmur and move on to the next life. Get a barbarian going. Oh well. But yeah, this character did good. Thank you, Emotional Dysregularity, for just giving me all the survivability I need. Get all my mana up for this next room. Bad bounce. Oh. Just those void balls making that room tough. Yep. That room was the one room that was dangerous with our current setup. Oh well. Got through. It's just because it wants an upward attack, and our only upward attack is our base sword. It's not really I could have shield bashed through the eyeball when it started shooting. That might have actually helped me save some time. What's in here? And understand, I have double intelligence, so this is 18 damage per clip of fire. So that Amaterasu's Sun with this character is enough for me to go to do this one life effectively. It's not considered a one life run because, of course, I suicided instantly, but it is the equivalent of a level 1 character otherwise. Because, yeah, just Amaterasu's Sun with Emotional Dysregularity. Alright, well, everyone, as always, bright flashing warning. These red orbs really hate eyeballs, so they bright and flashy. It only happens when I interact with the shield. Bam, like that. Why am I picking up equipment? This is probably my last life. Oof. Alright. Could you stop with that attack? I want to build up mana so I can beat Nama easily. Alright. And yeah, we're just going to kill with this character. Not even bother going back to the house to grab the Scholar Helm and other equipment that I don't care about. Because yeah, 30 intelligence Amaterasu's Sun with Blaze Bellow. All the damage. All the damage I need. 222 health to pull off. All good. All good. Alright. Oh my gosh. All that matters is me not being stupid with attacks like that. All the way up. am. There we go. Just in case. I'm worried if winning that cutscene play is faster than the reset. Let's see how long the loading screen is. I think if it wasn't for the book being in the area where you're, because it would have to load the area anyways. If it wasn't for it having to load Citadel Argartha already, I would say probably. But, still, super cool. Oof. Alright, got that all sorted out. Oop. Oof. Everything's good. Just Abatrossu's son with it. I think if I killed myself to get a stronger character, they'd actually end up weaker. They'd actually end up weaker than this. Which is insane. Oh well. That's actually why I'm supposed to use my shield bash, just because it's like, it's hard to find an opportunity to like specifically use your shield bash if you don't prepare for it, so. Go. Simple enough. With Falsey not gone, we now face chest. Alright. We have chest, we have good time on our hands. Not perfect time, of course, but pretty darn good time. Fire doing its work. Fire doing its work. Emotional dysregularity, man. Emotional dysregularity. Impressive. Nice. Good job, Lady Faye. Intelligence plus 100%. Yep. There it was. That's what did this. Emotional dysregularity. So insane. So insane. Alright. 3, 2, 1, go. Whew. Deep breaths. Just let it go. And yeah, I think with that, we just kind of confirmed, like, even without Cartographer, there's actually quite a few traits that are worth the while. And since we get 3 shots, like, it is actually worthwhile to kill ourselves instantly. Huh. Alright, well, thanks to the door being open, we have one of our doggos sitting at the back for us. Hey, Mally. Good girl. Good girl. I wonder what stress Mally's going through. She's, like, not in trouble or anything. She's a nice, good girl, but her sister, Beta's old, and the effects are really hitting her hard. Mally's just a little doggo that was trained by Beta to be a good doggo, but the good doggo that taught her doesn't have the strength to hold it up. Hurts sometimes. Alright. Let's get a bigger boy. Sorry, Sir Paul. Alright, nothing significant. Let's go test the spike, see how this spell fares for Cassie and such. So that is an issue. We just lost Fireball, and we did not get a better spell in return, and there was a character with no traits to be given back. So, guess there are times where this doesn't pan out. Let's see how well we do when it doesn't pan out. Because honestly, just bad spell, but same character, generally, is what would be considered a bad generation with this. Tried to double kick off of it to get range. Did not work. Oof. Looks like this was the only route, though. So, alright, split off to 2 now. Nope, it went back. We're routing. Oop. Found book. Not what I was looking for, but that's okay. Oh, no air dash. Oh, right, and with no air dash, you can't recover with a dash. A lot of mistakes there. That's okay. We just continue on. Castle's being a little unfriendly. That's okay. Castle's not being hateful. We'll have to... I mean, if dash still doesn't show up, then it might be hateful. And we have to keep that in mind, but... Castle's been very much generic, one-directional. Right. That one's a little higher. You can't just dash into that like I usually do. Alright. Oof. Excellent, kicked off of that instead of going down. So I guess we just keep going. Rage Tincture and Twin Range Tincture. That could actually really push us forward, because that means when we shield dash, we just get a lot out of it. And here's the heirloom. I'm going to say at this point with how, like, if you look at the path that we had to go to get to this heirloom, and the fact that we had to, like, that there was nothing else over here, I'm going to say this might have actually been a bad castle. This is actually a poor castle generation. I'm not sure if I'm going to say bad, because bad implies a lot. There we are, full mana. We're just gonna go the secure, no fireball route, because this actually seems safe to me. And decently fast, at the very least. There we are. It's kind of fun having to adapt your, heirlooms with spells, because you know exactly what you're getting into, and it's your tools in solving the situation that changes instead of the situation itself. I guess that's why Hades and those sort of games are so popular, because in Hades you always know, like, you're going to be facing, you know, each boss is always the same boss, but the tools you have to defeat the boss varies. Oop. These spear maidens dead. Both are by spikes in this same room. We're gonna assume Lamech just appears on the way. Yep, like I said, on the way. Leather cape, hey! We could actually do some magic. That's good. That's good. I know at least two can hit at once. I'm not sure about beyond that. Gotta fight a spell where he doesn't move around much, and I don't have to move around much, so I can actually cast it. There we are. Alright, well, we have to find our exit soon. Alright, so unfortunately it looks like, yes, we will have to find our Echo Kick very prematurely. I will not be able to explore first, but, I mean, if the Echo Kick is just as to our right, then we're good. If we have to keep exploring for a bit, then I'm going to say this was a bad castle generation. We definitely did not need to take that much damage from Lamech. Definitely did not need to take that much cat. Alright, so it was right there, so this was a decent castle generation. Definitely don't like where Dash was, but the rest managed. So this is, yeah, this is us effectively getting unlucky on the way to doing the retire hero strat, which is great because despite getting unlucky, we're only minus 1 minute, and I'd argue a lot of that was more due to castle generation than anything. I mean, it is possible to get things where, like, one character has pacifist, one character has ostenogesis, and the other is just unplayable for other reasons. And then you just pick the ostenogesis. So that could definitely happen. But just do what you do. gonna do this strat because the lightning orb, I think, yeah, the fact that the lightning orb does damage over time is probably a reason a lot of people don't like it. I think if the amount of time it took to deal the damage was reduced or something like that, I think more people would appreciate it. I do appreciate it, but that's because I'm facing bosses more often than other people are. Alright. So we're back to minus with the kick. And if we could just do well on Axis Mundi, we have this. Oof. Alright. Managed. Oh boy. That's okay, that 25 damage is the minimum there. And with... we are not doing well here, though I'm not sure how much of it is me doing poorly and how much just due to bad generation. This bad generation has to be involved in this at some point. You can't just take all the blame here. The hammer, the most dangerous of the enemies because their projectile goes through walls. There we go. Use the Rage Tincture, because I'm pretty sure the Rage Tincture even increases the damage of the Shield Bash, because you saw that dealt like 100 damage. Maybe you didn't notice it, but yes, it dealt like 100 damage. Ooh. All right. Just keep it chill. Keep it going. Keep it good. Out of my way. Here. And there we are. Okay, we made it. And we can take 2 hits. We die. We precisely die in 2 hits. Precisely. Each one hit deals 58 damage, and we... so that's precisely 116 when multiplied by 2. Oh, 56. Okay, so we can survive 1 more hit, but after that we're just abandoning ship if we take 1 more hit, because somehow I messed it up so badly that we took damage before the second Void Beast ever showed up. And we're not letting this get worse. We're not risking it here. I'd rather lose book than risk it here. Lose book plus the time of trying to beat them once and failing. Then use it here. This is recovering when Fiends go bad, not Fiends go even further south. There we go. Really disappointed that the 1 hit I took was at the beginning while there was only 1. But glad we did it. Glad I did it. Oof. There we are. Whew. Oh. We finished that. Alright, well, that timer's a little off, but that's okay. We're probably not going to get golden split for jump. That was our only route in that entire room. Wow. Wait, we're still straight lined. There's no alternate paths. Because this seems like a dangerous conjunction, and yet we're straight lined. This was our first split path right here. Wow. I mean, I'm glad we're not getting lost, but not usually how you want things to go. Found Nama, not Far Shores, Nama over here. Alright. We assume Far Shores is above. Then up. Yep. Thank you for not casting just yet. Knew there was going to be someone in the center, because that's usually what happens when I go through that room. Alright. Let's really quick look for Lily Room with our 135 health. Alright, well, I'm glad I explored all this area up here without any lost health, you know, going lost. But, alright, so the second phase, we are now going to actually just grab double jump, because at this point, I don't know where it is. I just know my luck and how this run's been going. We're going to find the Lily that needs double jump before we find the other one. Alright, so we go safe. We take safer out. There we go. Just simple. Keep it solid. Keep it going. All things good. All things good. Tesla coil actually works really well over here. See that? You still not dead? Alright. I swear, there's so many better ways to be doing that room, and I just don't. Kind of funny. Far Shores is where I started, yet the two big errors I would say I have can both be identified as areas in Far Shores, in the Far Shores updates. So that's kind of funny. Oh well. Alright, there's a path down there. Yeah, there's like no good areas to be looking for lilies. There we are. Yeah, I was wrong. It was the one that didn't need double jump. But it's okay, because we're at full health, so it doesn't matter that we grab double jump prematurely. These are still going good. We have both we grab both chests prematurely, so we don't need to. We don't need to do the glitch to allow for movement. We're not facing them on this life, so... There we are. Let's go. Be very careful with that enemy. We're going towards a dead end, but I'm taking it anyways. Ooh. That's good. That's good. Likely this is the only time we're going to be here, so let's check. Amaterasu's Sun is worth. Twin Amaterasu's Sun, though. I did not realize that was going to be twinned. That was a mistake. You do not want to be at 80 health here. Alright. Well. Everything kills us in one hit now. That kills chasers. Just gonna keep these bosses on fire for the rest of eternity. They'll be on fire into our next life, I swear. If only it wasn't twinned Amaterasu's Sons, I wouldn't have made that mistake. Oh well. We did most of the job we need to do with one life. Oh, I just realized we need to do a Barbarian with this one. I was doing it for the spell. I'm just like, oh, I'll just switch it to Barbarian. I'm doing it for the spell, switching to Barbarian. Barbarians don't like spells too much. Actually, hold up. If we are doing the spell, I should have done actual magic damage. Well, that's okay. We'll grab those two to make up for my lack of magic damage. I just realized I nearly didn't buy the Architect. That would have ended badly. That would have ended so badly. Oh my gosh. Now, you gotta remember, it's because I've made these mistakes that I know better than to make them now. Which, I know might not be something that feels good, but it's something that... it's a at minimum sort of thing. Well, at the very least, we're at more than 80 health. I can't believe I just instinctually, like, Amaterasu's Sun grab. I was going to reduce my max health anyways, and then it was twinned, so just, got very lucky. In case you're wondering, only that attack can be locked down on the wall. The other dash attack, as you saw, he escaped last time they used it, so... And if they, at any time, use the attack where they throw spears, I have to get out of there. But they kept using the jump attack instead, which does nothing while locked to a wall like that. So I got lucky on Gone Heads. Yes, as absurd as it sounds, it is actually optimal to return to main menu and then teleport back to Gone Heads than to just wait it out in Gone Heads. The cutscene... It's not just that the cutscene is long, it's that the process of getting back in position after that. Alright. We are... I'm assuming I counted correctly. We are low on health. We're just gonna do that. Don't want to deal with you. Alright. Let's go back to the entrance. And here's the thing. Every time we return to main menu, we get our shout back. That's a trick that I'm not sure many people know about. Alright. Probably should have grabbed the apple while I was there, but oh well. It's not like I know how much health I have. I want to say enough, but I took 2 hits, so we're going to say it's a reduced amount of enough. Oof. Alright. So we know we found the far right room, so these paths to the right are completely safe, effectively. Like, we will not find the delay. Given that we still need to find... this room. There we are. Awesome. Okay. With Void taken care of, we're gonna get back on track, I think. Spell is still good despite being a barbarian for it. And despite dying before the Gone Heads and Murmur kill, at the very least that just means faster Gone Head and Murmur's kills. While it means less health, or mean less gold, it means faster Gone Head and Murmur kills, so... Still should be fine. Still should be fine. Like, keep in mind, we got our average down to 37 minutes real time. That's really good. So, getting a little plus here isn't going to be very bad for me. Alright, let's break these. I know I took some damage. I'm not sure how much, but I know I'll need both of these to start healing back up. So I am damaged. I'm assuming I am injured. But we are done with exploration. And our injuries, I don't think, are too severe. I think we are down 30 health or so. Which, with the leather helm, we have more health than usual. We still just assume Enoch kills us in 2 hits. That's all. Or, like, we could take 2 hits from Enoch and then the next hit kills. That is always a safe assumption, no matter who you are or where you are. And from here, we do Murmur, then we do Enoch, then we do Book, then we do Nama. Alright. If it didn't take so long for the cutscene to play in this room, I'd definitely stay around. Oof. Didn't realize I was still on platform. Alright. Bright flashing warning, but the only bright flash should be for me shouting these away, which I only have 1 shout, so only 1 bright flash. If it happens at all. Alright. Definitely lower on health than I'd hoped to be. There's the flash. Sorry, I should have told you. Or should have made it more clear. Alright, I assume I die in 1 hit to Enoch now. But I have to go for Enoch next still. And returning to main menu also refreshes my shout, which is good. Alright. Bunch of helmets, but I don't think we got any swords. I'm currently wearing my leather cape, so that's already dealt with. We are a minute plus, but we did die before on Gone Heads. Gosh. The double Amaterasu's son pickup. If it was a single Amaterasu's son, it would have been good. Just a bunch of swinging, not close enough to actually hit the boss. Ooh, that was a little close. Alright. Dead on the next hit, or assumed to be. Armor break to our advantage. Right, let's not make a mistake on this phase. Made some mistakes, but I fixed them as they were being made. Actually did that. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I died in one hit, so... Get the gold. Yeah, we'll just play through. See how this fares. For the book. So we were plus 108 when we entered. See where our timer says when we get through book, because I think that was slow, but I didn't have to go through the cutscenes, so I mean I didn't have to go through the loading screens as much, so we'll find out. Can I just say that heals up our mana? Oh, it didn't heal up our shout, because that only recovers on return to main menu. Speaking of which, that is an abuse. If you ever want to do like a one life cheat, every time you return to main menu, the chef should go back to full soup charges. So you could basically always be alright there. Not sure if it's going to remain forever, but like I think that's a one of those abuses that isn't going to break the game, because most people aren't going to notice that that's a thing you could do, and the people that do know they're exploiting the system and aren't like finding out on accident. And then when they do find out on accident, it's like a feel-good thing. It's, I got the extra charges. So sometimes that happens. Luckily they happened on not the worst but... Alright, well, we're at full health. I know because we never got our shout back, which we would have done if we took damage. Alright. We actually saved 6 seconds. Was that just because I had a fast book? Might have just been because I had a fast book, but... Here's the important thing. It seems like the difference of returning to main menu to just watching it through is insignificant enough that I couldn't tell what was the cause. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Well. Didn't even get rid of these guys. Problem is, I don't know if I can damage boost, or to what extent I'm allowed to. Which, alright, so there's the damage boost that I'm taking whether or not I should. And yeah, I'm not sure how many times I can do that, basically. Is my problem. I'm gonna assume I cannot damage boost as a safety measure. Hate to die here because I damage boost when I couldn't. Right? So that is possible. Cool. Alright, plus 15 seconds, but generally good. Generally good. Yeah. So I just want to note. We had what would be considered a bad character generation. And the end result was plus 15 seconds. Yeah, this is now part of the strategy, I think. That's now part of the strategy. Whew. 3, 2, 1, go. So from now on, the strategy is to retire a hero instantly. Which makes the difference between all bosses' heirlooms and all bosses' heirlooms 1 life actually significant. Huh. Alright. There we are. Keep it moving, keep it good, keep it gold. Whew. Deep breaths. Strain my back. I've been slouching, so that's not gonna be good for my body posture. Things are going good. Things are going good. Deep breaths. Happy days. All good. We are. And finish that off. Intro. Our dash gets pulled back. There we are. Sir Truman just like, nah, man, nah. It is emotional dysregularity, but it's aerodynamic. I can't do aerodynamic. Alright, so we get another character that basically has bad abilities. They have an heirloom that basically means I don't have to worry about spikes, but, like, spikes are not dangerous for me very often. Very often I could just maneuver around them. And we're heading up, not down, so stepping on spikes doesn't occur too often. Also, 35 resolve for that. I feel like that should be 25 resolve. Of course, that just might be because I'm good at not hitting spikes, and other players need that, but oh well. Not like I have a choice. Frost is going to be good in evading enemies at the very least. So this character is very much like, I can explore the castle without getting hit. That's my specialty. Alright, so we found the bottom, which, you know, when we're trying to find the top and the rightmost area, not exactly a good sign, but nonetheless, we found the bottom. That axe did its job. That's not good. In case you're wondering, I tried to do a air dash, and it didn't work because I don't have that yet. Alright, well, our whole survivability plan is kicking back into gear. And we found both the top and the right next to the dash heirloom. So that's actually pretty good for us. Oof. Really sad that that's not enough to kill. Like, the rest of their healths are perfect for, like, some sort of maneuver with the dash strike. But they're an exception. Come on. Exactly 37 health, so even the strike plus the kick was not enough. Alright. Oh, whoa. Usually that one-shots. Huh. Huh. I don't think their health changes. Is it just... So depending on how precise, like how many frames of perfection your shield bash is, I think it deals more damage. And I just, like, I didn't take damage. I still was considered a perfect block, but wasn't a frame perfect block is my guess. Which is why that didn't one-shot. Alright. I'll have to look into that. Alright, dash. So here's one of the cool things. We have the teleport right next to the Stygian Study and the Axis Mundi entrance. So we can just keep going and not even worry about it. Like, so usually we have to go through the loading screens. That takes a while. Nah, man. Alright. Let's try down here. So we need to find Book, and we need to find Lamech. Well, we found Lamech. So once we find Book, we just abandon ship, and we're good. Alright. So this Frost Strike does not last as long as Fireball, so this is actually going to be a harder boss to do 100% optimally than usual, but also I think we are also going to be killing them slower than usual, but still. The fact that it is comparable to the optimal is still good for the spell, at least. Yeah, because every attack is dealing 6 more damage versus the Fireball, where there's just a constant 9 burn applied every second or so. So, definitely the lesser of them. It's as it is because as you get more strength, that armor break scales faster than the fireball, but, you know, we're not going to see the scaling to that caliber. Ooh. $5.4. Awesome. Yeah, we're just sticking to the cutscene because it doesn't seem to really affect time too much. And this is just better because if we're going to teleport here, it definitely affects time, and this is faster. Alright. And the reason we're staying here is because we just need to go nearby, up and to the right. Alright, book. Let's check the right side for book. Nope. Let's check further right for book. Oof. Book could be basically anywhere right now. Found it. Alright. And so we go here. That's interesting. Why is it book before dash? Alright. Well, we don't need to go to the Stygian study. And our health says that's a risk that we do not need to take. So, we ain't taking it. Oof. Alright, so let's not take that risk. Oof. Made some stupid mistakes, but I recovered. Alright. So, let's see. We have 245 health for max. That's really good. That's going to allow us to take 4 hits from Void Beast Barret at full health and still be fine. Or still be not dead. So that's a positive. Alright. The Frost will help. Actually, yeah. Frost is the exploration spell, basically. It doesn't kill fiends, but it holds them down so I can move past them. So this is actually going to be really useful, but for all the for the opposite reasons of why Fireball is useful. Against bosses, Free Strike isn't the most valuable, but against Axis Mundi, Free Strike is, which makes it actually perfect for going through Void Beast Barret instead of Gauntheads. Oh gosh, I just realized it's really good that I'm not going Gaunthead route with this, because Gauntheads actually get frozen. There's still a glitch that they'll fix at the next patch. They've already identified it. They have it bugged out. But Gauntheads get frozen instead of armor broken, so doesn't exactly work with them. Hey, Cerebellum, how's it going, man? Glad to see you here. We've been trying the route where we just kill ourselves instantly, like we retire instantly and just get better air. And even when we don't get good airs, it seems like the runs are still okay. Like, it's not like we're getting wrecked by a bad air or anything like that. Because it turns out, bad airs are actually pretty uncommon. Oof. So, that's going to be just add to the run, I think. Anyways, how's your day been going, Cerebellum? How's your day been going? Neat! Yay! But yeah, theoretically, this is arguably a bad air, but like it's not even that bad of an air. I just used that because there were a bunch of projectiles behind me that I didn't want to deal with either. Day's been going okay. Good to hear. Today's my grandmother's birthday, so I have to go over to, like I'm gonna... I think it starts after my stream's over normally, but yeah, I'm gonna be doing a little party thing over... We're going to eat somewhere. We're going out to eat. But yeah, that's gonna be good. Just trying to come up with another way of describing go out to eat. Alright. That was 3 hits that did not need to happen. And they all happened basically in a row. And now we die in 1 hit to this boss. Don't know what I'm going to eat yet. All I know is it's going to be better than a can of chili. Which is what I usually get, so... Gonna be happy about it. Probably get a hamburger if they have... If I haven't had their hamburgers, wherever the restaurant is, I'm probably going to try out one of their hamburgers, see how that fares. Or, you know, it might be Olive Garden, in which case they don't have hamburgers. Or having hamburgers at a place like Olive Garden that's made for other meals that isn't the normal sit-down restaurant. It's kind of blasphemous to an extent. You know, it's not a hamburger joint. It's not a place where you go for those. Ooh. Great birthday delicacy, the hamburger. Fair enough. Okay. I thought I was in their hitbox. But I was incorrect. And I'm happy about that. Well, don't make stupid mistakes now. Because now I lost my stupid mistake card. Or my get out of jail free card, I guess is what that would be called. Well, Run's dead. And that wasn't the character's fault, that was my fault personally. I took 3 hits that I didn't need to, and then proceeded to take a stupid maneuver. 2 hero complexes, wow. We'll go with Magic 8 Ball of the 2. Well, killed the Run, and the Run's dead, and I killed it. Whoa, 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 it's not dead, it's not dead. I just have to go Magic. I just have to go Magic. Which means I can't go Barbarian. But Run's not dead. Look at that. Run's not dead. Run's... I picked this character because I thought I was going to switch to Barbarian. Alright. Run's not dead. If Run's dead, it's because I killed it. Twice. I killed it twice. Well, Ranger, you're going to kill this boss, and then we're just going to kick you out. Do you understand? I forgot I picked a Ranger on the tool to be a Barbarian. I should have just picked Mage. Oh well. It's what I get. Look at this slow freaking attack. Good thing I have Hero Complex. Else I'd be dead already. You know what? Maybe it would have been a good idea if I did have Hero Complex and was dead already. Get off my platform. Platform's for me. Good to know that could happen. I missed the kick. I fell off the platform and I couldn't jump because I was in the air now. Alright, well, you did your job of killing the Void Beast Barrett. You did it very slowly because you're an archer, but at least you did your job, archer. I'm wondering if it's actually preferable to retire once I'm done here. I think so. I think I'm going to grab the gold and retire instantly. Just, there's no healing because I have Hero Complex. They're an archer, so no damage. Like, yeah, I don't want that character. I don't need emotional dysregularity while grabbing Wind Wall. So, let's buy equipment. Alright. Just the leather helm. Yeah. We're buying that just so we can get some damage boosts, because this is not a magic character. Run's not dead, but it is bleeding out. It definitely needs some help. Let's see if the Kuon Plateau is going to be nice to it. Because it could use some friendliness. If not, oh well. Some runs are like this. Some runs are like this. Whoop. That somewhat hurts the eyes. Somewhat. Really solid on my hitboxes, aren't I? Keeps going up. Trying to get over them. Didn't work. Keep going up. Keeps going. We're assuming Far Shores is at the end of this long, windy path. Alright, found a lily. Oh my gosh, it still goes. And it goes far. Oh my gosh. Thanks, Warg. Can't imagine life without you. Well, Far Shores is not the furthest thing, so that's good to know. Alright. Well, we have Wind Wall, which is definitely a nice spell. When we get to Nama and Gonheads, which this character can, in fact, get to Nama and Gonheads. Or Nama and... I don't think this character's going to need some help if it wants to face Nama and Enoch, but it can get to Murmur and Gonheads. There. There we go. Even back at full health. Look at that. Awesome. Well, suddenly having my door open while streaming is backfiring as people are coming home, so hopefully that's not too loud in the background. Alright. Well, let's keep it moving. Keep it good. A little behind schedule, but that's to be expected with how things went at the beginning there. Need to grab my lilies before I dissipate into nothingness. Oh my gosh. Just realized I have to make sure I get dressed properly for the dinner. Alright. And the other lily is over there. We still need to find a moss, so we're going to finish that. And it is connected to this, so... check this out. Nope. Alright, so we just have to get to the other side of this room, and we get the other lily. Just with a warg chait on my heels the entire run through. Wasn't prepared for second warg. Alright, now where can the mom be? We're going to check that path to the left, since once I leave, that's not an option for me to go back to. So... glowing embers, better of the two. We just need to find the mob before things go south. Ah. Alright, there's the last lily. So we know where all the lilies are. At the very least, we have that. Oh, God. I was assuming they'd be on top of me by the time I landed, so I just did the shield block. So we know where all the lilies are. Unfortunately, they are not in good places for me. I still need to find the Maw. I still need to kill Murmur and Enoch. We still have no equipment. We have 70% gold increase, so we're basically out of gold. Ugh. Yeah, as I said, this runs on life support. And it's not looking good. It's not looking good. And we know where every lily is, so... that's not investigation. We are just finding Enoch now. We're just finding Naman now. I think this... we have to just decide which characters are explorers and which characters are... well, actually, let's just do... it looks like we're exploring this entire area. It's further up and to the left. That was not the result I expected to have to... yeah, we're just not dealing with you. Hope you don't mind. Alright, so we have one of the lilies. At least we have one. But we know where the others are, and they're not in happy places. And that doesn't make me happy. Gosh. Looks like we're exploring the entire area against our will. While we're at this crossroad, we head to this side to grab the other lily. Alright, get ourselves the two lilies. Not good days. And like, this isn't even to our next, this isn't even to the Void Split. This is just to make sure when we get to the Nama Split, it's not going to take even longer than it's supposed to. Alright. As long as it's saying left, we know that there's another room after it, because Nama is never approached from this side. So it could be this one. Even if we get equipment, I doubt we're going to get enough gold to purchase it. But I'm going to open them anyways. Okay, maybe if we kill a boss, we'll get enough gold. But tough days, tough days. Alright. Now we head to Stygian Study. There we are. Oh, that's just a chest up there. Glad I checked. Oof. Ooh, gone heads. This character has shown themselves a master explorer. Don't know how he escaped while the other one didn't, but that's okay. Damn it. Oof. The problem is, if I put them in the corner, they just... It's not hard for them to find an attack that gets them out. There we are. Hey, we might actually be able to buy something of significance. Good to know. Good to have that. Good to have that. Leather cape. And we just got something of some possible significance. Alright. Let's see if we can recover this run. At the very least, I think we could keep it, like, from going into dumpster fire territory. It's definitely... I think unfortunately we're going to go post 40 minutes real time, but that's okay. There we are. I guess let's go for Enoch next, because I know there's a guaranteed teleport that way. It gives me a lot of detours, which Murmur can be basically anywhere. I guess the Murmur has to be of a specific height so that there aren't rooms directly below her, since she needs to be one down. Or wherever Murmur is. Oof. Well, being at full health makes this exploration feel a lot less dangerous. There we are. Oh, found Enoch this way. So, Murmur, strangely enough, our direction is now to go anywhere but up. Because we want to make sure there's an area below for Murmur's room to appear. Alright, well, we're grabbing this heirloom because we're not going back for it. So... deep breaths. Keep it going. Does this character go to kill Enoch? I think if it's at full health after finding and killing Murmur, we'll kill Enoch with this character. Because we might actually need the gold increase, the 70% gold, just to grab an item so we can beat them off at relative ease. Yeah. Or like that. Not sure I like the reasoning, but I like the concept of... Whew. There we are. Keep it moving. Deep breaths. Let it all happen. Let it all hang out. All process. All process. Up we go. kind of lucky with the maneuvering there. No book for that, so we just keep going. Murmur is closer to the entrance, it seems. That's what the map is telling me. So, let's go to the entrance. There we are. So we still have Nama, we still have Enoch, and we still have Book. I think if there's anything that I could speed up with that. Well, here's the question. Does this character still go for... Yeah, still goes for Enoch. Especially if I get a good heirloom here. Good enough. Good enough. Increases damage. Deals with his low damage output issue. Ah, come on. Here we are. Alright, we have our shot back. Alright, this character is not going for Enoch. It's low on health. It... low on damage. Okay, well, going back isn't going to help me with damage too much. Unless I get a leather weapon from here. Alright. Alright, well, whatever. Gosh darn it. Couldn't even make it through. Time. Yep, well, this character is not facing Enoch. Not with this much health. Which means not getting hit is less important because we're not sticking around long enough for this. There we are. Yep, we're retiring the hero here. And we'll see where our next hero is and how well they fare. Leather trinket. So yeah, no leather weapon. We have the leather cape. That's the only thing worth purchasing over there. So chances are we're not purchasing anything. Let's see what classes we are offered. Basically, just the spirited. So all strength. All strength. Not good enough. Well, now our big challenge is, can we beat this game before we hit 40 minutes? Mathing it out? No. No, we cannot. But we're going to try to keep it in game time under 40 minutes. That's our goal. That will be our goal then. Always have to give yourself some sort of win condition. Some sort of strive. Some sort of victory point. If nothing else, the victory point is to learn and improve. And I think learning's been done well enough. Well, why did I jump into the more dangerous area? Why didn't I use that sooner? Why did I use it then instead of later? So many questions to ask. All solved with, I'm just going by instinct, bro. Are you kidding me? Just keep accidentally dashing into him. And now I can't take any hits on the second phase. Now, albeit, I can definitely beat the second phase without getting hit. doesn't mean it's easy. Also, when we get attacks like these, just makes it harder on me. And yes, that red beam will still kill me because there's a second phase. So, as long as there's a second phase, can't get out. Oop, that's this one. Definitely getting a lot more comfortable with the potions than I used to be. Here. Like I said, just had to kill it without getting hit. Alright. Thanks to the book, this character should be capable of finishing the job. And thanks to the other effects, character can't get stronger before finishing the job. So I cannot retire a hero to get a better hero. Ah. We're on special. Ah, come on. That's okay. That's okay. We are managing. We are managing. So I wouldn't say this isn't even like my route going south. This was just like me personally going south. It was me dying on Void Beast Bareth when I had no need to die. When I had enough fiends going my way that the death was easily avoidable. And yet, still, I perished. Yep. It's okay. I mean, it's not okay, but we'll manage. Because meat, hopefully it doesn't fall in the water. Whoop. Okay. Oof. There we are. So it's just a question of, can I get minus 40 in-game time, which is basically a question of, can this character beat the boss without too much hassle? He is allowed to damage boost. That is good. He takes 4 hits naturally. I think, let's see, if it's 73 damage, no, the 4th hit kills. made a stupid mistake, but that was my mistake. So at least I can blame myself. Started her dash a little earlier than I was expecting. My fault. Yeah, you can feel the lack of damage boosts. Like, just how long it's taking. Alright, well, made stupid mistakes, and now we get one shot. Oh my gosh, she actually got that attack off. Well, no more mistakes allowed, which is very concerning. Like, I'm pretty sure if I fall on the spikes, I die. I know I can take these, like, I get 1 damage boost from these orbs, maybe 2. But let's not force the issue until it forces itself. Alright. Well, damage boost chose its own time. Right side, we survived 1 additional damage boost. Thought I was dead. Legitimately thought when I didn't kill that last one in the corner that I was dead. Also, I'm going this supernaturally slow for a speedrun. That's because I am that intimidated by this boss right now. Whew. Yeah, that was like a 4-minute? Yeah, 4.5 minutes, Nama. Only 10 seconds below average? Is my average that bad? Huh. I guess I also have to face Enoch in the process. But let's see if we kept it sub 30 minutes off from being sub. Or 30 seconds off being sub 40 minutes. A little unfortunate. Alright. Just a sec, I gotta shut my door. Alright, I might get a little hot because I'm in here, but that's for the best. That's for the best. Alright. 3, 2, 1, go. So, you know how I always make sure I do a 4th run if I've been streaming for less than 2 hours when I'm done with my 3rd? I was at 1 hour and 59 minutes when I finished that run. It's technically already 2 hours now, so I'm just doing this 4th run because I did not want to end on that run more than anything else. Let's see, after this I do the core seaside, which I have no guarantee if I will get any further than that. And then I'm going to start getting ready for the theme, so yeah, I'm just going to guarantee that once I'm done with the core seaside, I think the stream ends. Because I'm sure the core seaside is going to take a lot of time, and then I just don't have too much. If I end early, that's just going to allow me to get ready for the birthday stuff prematurely, so. Alright. Last run, then we do a Celeste seaside, and then we pack up. I think that's the plan. Alright. And let's do the retire. There we go. I'm sure the developers are going to be disappointed seeing this as the routing. Alright. I hate Hollow Bones. So we're going with Charismatic, even though it's nothing. So we got Magic 8 Ball as our special talent. Sucks to be us, but that's the preferred route. And here's a theme that I haven't been noticing. We spend 100 gold on that first life, meaning the minimum is now 1740 for buying the Architect. Which is good. Which is good to know. Alright. Well, I fell a lot, but I just want to show... If I wasn't a skilled speedrunner, if this was just someone's introduction to the game, this would be terrifying. Well, we actually have Murmur already found, so I'm actually done with that area because I have Murmur. I have a teleport. Yeah. For a new player, that was just a pair of scary rooms. And the fact that we get that one immediately after, Variance is being aggressive. It won't be long until we, find the entrance. Ugh, come on. There we are. Alright, well, we have the entrance. So we have 2 different teleports into Stygian Study, which is really nice for us. Alright, so we just keep surveying the top. Found book. Thought I could get out in time. Was wrong. Needed the ground dash, or the air dash to pull off. I'm going to actually go Apple because I took some hits that I didn't want to take early on. Directing left because it's a little safer right now. There we are. Let's try and get out. Well, we explored a lot of the area through that. I think it's time to find the rightmost side. Get that taken care of. Of course, then I get to the area where I needed that dash. Almost. There's the dash. So let's see. Yeah, I think I would have barely survived if I took the apple to increase my max health, but I don't even need this character for the rest of the game, so the max health increase is negligible for the most part. I can't believe this room is going so south right now. There's so many little things I could be doing to make this room not go south, and I haven't done a single one of them. That was such a bad room, and it's my fault mostly. Strange. Killed one, but not the other. Okay, so Magic 8 Ball actually sped that up. That's actually pretty cool. New Magic 8 Ball. I mean, Magic 8 Ball was always the damage output spell. Oof. Alright. We keep going. We grab what we need. Get it done. A little behind on dash, but that's okay. Alright. So we found the exit here. We need to find Enoch still. Let's see which teleport is better. This one by a long shot. By a long shot. This one is the best teleport to go find Enoch. Or Lamech. My gosh, all the different estuaries blend in with me because I'm just like going for estuaries, not for like estuary 1, 2, and 3 are all that's really in my head. Oof. That was a really bad on my part. We got an apple to help us out for our mistakes. There's Lamech. Alright. A single $100 bill. Oh, come on. I think the auto turnaround function actually caused me to turn back towards Lamech. I didn't want to. Alright, we'll use this to gather up mana. So yeah, as long as I don't max out on mana before I throw out my barrage, I'm good. And since I could throw, you know, so much mana with every barrage. That's okay. So we don't go into Stygian Study because of that damage. That's alright. So we're grabbing the money and then we're exiting out. I think that is good enough. Especially when the money's right next to you. Definitely not going to Stygian State with only 110 health and no Echo Kick. Because that's one of the main issues that I keep running into when I do early study. I don't have Echo Kick either, because I need to save that for a heal if I need it in there. And without Echo Kick, you're not allowed to grab Void Heirloom. That is the worst thing that... I can't believe I missed that. I can't believe I missed that. As you can tell, the backup is quite slow. Let it pass. Let it pass. Well, it's a good thing I'm done running this for today because definitely I've been out of commission when it comes to this. Seems like I just ran out of steam at the end here because that's not a mistake I make very often. That is not a mistake I make very often. Oof. Oh my gosh. Well, we had probably... It's been a long time since I've done that heirloom so poorly. Like, Watchtower isn't even, like, seen as an area because it's so small and worth unconsidering. And yet, there I was, doing poor Watchtower. Get out of my face. Whew. They're gonna see a shot that way. Aw. We're going back because a good leather equipment, like, that has every possibility to be the warden weapon and the scholar cape. So the silver chests, going back for those are sometimes worth it. All right. Not mentioned gold-wise, we are actually approaching the means to buy architects. It is the poor purchase of the architect, but it is nonetheless a purchase of the architect without having to beat Void Beast Bareth, which is nice. Oh. Oof. Which is why I'm stopping here. There we are. We are one gold piece away. 10 gold from being able to purchase the architect naturally. There we are. Worst case scenario, we can buy the architect. Not very fancy. We're going to have to grab all the cheapest stuff. And it ain't going to look pretty, but we could buy the architect now, so... Run can't perish. Though you could definitely make it look bad. Thank you, Blobfish. Thank you, Blobfish. Alright, I think I'm going to grab book. Yeah, I'm not facing them at 37 health. I'd rather grab the book now, mess up later, take care of this now. Because, yeah, some of my best times were because I took the book now for safety measures. So, we're going to do it. I know you want to have 6 strength. Generally, you want to have 6 strength and double jump by the time you enter this book, because that solves the main issues. But if you need to grab the book, you need to grab the book. Because, yeah, while we could buy the architect, it's a very ugly-looking architect. It is grabbing just some mana, some health, grabbing the enchantress because she's cheap. Like, that's what we're talking about for the purchases. Oof. There we are. I think the shield bash, yeah. We never increased intelligence, so the shield bash works from day 1. There we are. Ah, they spawned too early. Oof. I know what I'm doing, though. Alright. We keep moving. Alright. Alright, that's okay. Yeah, that's enough to kill. The third one wasn't even necessary. Oh. So we are absent book. We are absent book, but we are back in minus. So let's leverage that. We have to leverage that into victory. We cannot... I think to make sure the average does not go back to 40 minutes, we have to bring this character all the way to Gone Heads. Which means finishing this off first. Thanks, Warg. Very least, I'll have this route cleared out. Nothing else. I really hope I don't die before. I do not feel comfortable going back through those wargs. Alright, found them all. Thank God. Here's one of the lilies. If the other one's right above me, I'm a very happy man. Oh my gosh, look at that. Nama and the lilies just sitting in a tree. Being the happiest little couple you ever did see. I'm very happy for them. Both lilies next to Nama, guys. Both lilies right next to Nama. That was the optimal map generation for that. Like, sucks that they were so far off the beaten path and through so many scary rooms, but once you made it to their room, really, sitting in a tree, kissing, like, just perfect little home. And that's why you go up first. Because everything was up. So we have Nama restored. So we can literally grab here, return to main menu, and head to Sticking Steady. We can decide whether we want to start at Murmur or the base entrance. Alright. There we go. Oh, that room. I've been doing it confidently. I've been doing it without taking damage recently, but it's just, it always scares me. It always feels uncomfortable. Like I'm always an inch away from death, despite being at full health. Might have something to do with the fact that that room used to be horrifyingly scary. In case you're wearing those shield enemies, when you hit them with your sword, you would actually knock back. You would be the one getting knocked back, not the enemies. So it was just like, it was unacceptable. Honestly, it was unacceptable. So they changed it, but it just made that room so hard to do one life, so hard to do one life because of that room. All right. Well, we found that room, so we're no longer scared of the right. All the daggers just dogpiled on me. Fair enough, that's their job. They had brothers. Brothers stick together. Oof. So remember I said this character probably has to beat Gone Heads for my time to get good. I have concerns. I have concerns. We're going with the gravity beam. It's just I don't want to be a barbarian yet. And... Yep. I like to be a barbarian when I'm going to face Enoch and the mob. So... Let's see what equipment we got. Not much, because we didn't kill... Gauntheads and Murmur also give me equipment. That's why it's so important to me. That makes more sense. That explains a lot. Buy that in case we need magic later. Alright. Well, if we can find early Gauntheads. I am a mage, hear me cast. Glad to see you, Kraken Style. Glad to see you. How you doing, man? We've been trying to do this thing where we retire a hero instantly and see how that fares. And it seems to fare perfectly fine. But I haven't been doing so well in these last few runs. These last few runs, I've just not been playing at my peak. At my usual performance. So... kind of adapting to that. This is where this room is? Wow. Found Gauntheads. Gotta take deep breaths. Ah, that was a little higher than I expected it to be. I was hitting their heads, but I was not. Alas. I just realized that only deals 80 damage. Yeah, that's not even good against the boss, really. Like, damage-wise, it's almost insignificant. Yes. Group together. That will surely not end poorly for you two. Yeah, really grouping is the skill here. Not cornering, but grouping. As long as they're together, you get some good stuff. Alright. Good Gauntheads. Pop open the chest. Alright. Well, at some point this month, a new area will be here. Just a sec, I gotta move my theme so I can read it. Thus, we will have a longer speed run. Yep, we will have an awesome new speed run in just a little while. You are correct in that, Kraken Style. Sometime mid-month. So we are at the beginning of May. Sometime mid-May. We don't have a date yet, an exact date, but just mid-May. We are going to have the big update that adds the next biome. I was trying to dash through, or like shield bash, but I guess I shield bashed at the wrong time. Alright. Well, so this is probably my last time being in here. Neither are useful for this character. Definitely not grabbing Pandora's bargain with any character like this. Wait, that's this entire side taking... Alright. I mean, good to know. Good to know. That's this entire side explored without finding the things of value. Well. That means we have to go left here. And one of these spike balls killed me last time I entered here. So yeah, these two rooms to the left are all the areas I have left. Oof. Just trying to go up. And I just ended up going right because Enoch... Because all these roomies scared me that direction. Oh, I don't even have to find Murmur. I just need to find heirloom. I just need to find the heirloom now. I just realized that. All right. Well, then let's just look for the hunt for the heirloom. There we are. Hey. All right. All the rooms found. All the rooms found. There we are. That's good. That is good. Sweet. All right. So, I'm trying to just think through what I need to do next. Does this character... He doesn't have the damage output I want, but I think we're going to have to go with him for... Okay, so there's a spell-less way to kill that. That's good to know. I always go for a spell, and it's good to know there's a spell-less means. There we are. Got that taken care of. Awesome. All's going good. Do be warned, the timer is going to be deceiving. I picked up a book already, so that book split is now replaced with an extra boss fight. So gotta be ready for that. What am I missing then? What did I forget? I killed Gone Heads. Wait, hold up. So I picked up book. I killed Gone. Did I just forget to do a split? Murmur? Enoch? Oh, okay, okay. I see where I'm... There we go. I figured out where my timer... Where I was messing up the timer. Alright, well. I just didn't... Yeah, no. It was just me misreading, not the timer being wrong. Oh well. Bright flashing warning, everyone. Red orbs hate eyeballs. They wish they were eyeballs themselves, but instead they were connected to Murmur, who liked experimentations. So now they're angry eyeballs. Well, they don't flash if you don't hit them properly. I wonder. Alright, so that does break them. That's good to know. Not best spell against Murmur, but a spell against Murmur, nonetheless. Hater, don't worry about being late. Thank you for coming up at all, man. I appreciate you. How's it going, man? How's it going? Whoop. There we are. Got that split down. And unfortunately, we have to do the rest of it without healing because we don't have... We have all the heirlooms now. And that's where I'm saying this next split, even though we're minus 3 minutes, this next split is where the pluses start piling up. We have to do a good Nama, which isn't the easiest thing. Because we could get hit twice by Nama, but we can't get any damage boosts elsewhere. So... Well, there's one of the hits. Ooh. Hey, Mindful Line, how's it going? Oh my gosh. Okay, shield bash to save myself. There we go. Ooh. Ah, couldn't get it in time. Well. Messed up my shield dash, so just no more hits allowed. Alright. And she went a little too low than I expected. Yes, we're going to do a very slow Nama, because I'd rather go slow Nama and do it properly than die here and have to reset with a new character. Whew. Unfortunately, I'm focusing too much on the boss to respond to comments, but some people are asking how my day is. It's going good, just these last 2 runs have not been the best, so I'm working hard to recover them. And one of the best ways is just take safety strats. Make sure you don't mess up even more. Alright. There we go. Alright. I have a strong stomachache, but that's not gonna stop me from supporting you, bro. Diarrhea is so stressful though. Yep, I bet. Gosh. Alright, so we're gonna pop this open and we're gonna retire because I'm not facing Enoch with 10 health. I'd rather get a better character for that. Alright. Then for Mindful Line, you're doing okay. Should have done more work this week, but couldn't find any motivation. Other than that, did some quick drafts. That went okay, I guess. Alright. Combative. So, why is it that I keep finding Barbarians and Combative and Cartographer after the run's already over? By all means, this is a fantastic character. Where were you 30 minutes ago? Alright. Well, this is gonna finish off Enoch. Let's see if the Combative is gonna allow us to finish off Enoch in time. That's really the question. How's it going, Target Face? How's your day been going? Oof. Alright. But yeah. Good, bro. Good. Good to hear, bro. Awesome. Whew. Deep breaths. Just letting it happen. Spell doesn't matter much. Ooh, I just realized. Spell doesn't matter much. And it's a spell that... Actually, there is an actual place where to use the spell. It's right here. Because that destroys all the projectiles. So, at least for that moment, I didn't have to worry about projectiles. There we are. All threats taken care of. And now you split. And now we need to get to the other side of you before you explode. Alright. If the perfect run exists, what would be the record? We've had debates about this, and it really kind of depends. When you say perfect run, we don't know, like... The problem is, we have to is exploration taken entirely out of it? Like, do we assume that you can actually generate several... Like, how many serrated handles bargains did you run into along the way? Did you manage to really never get hit once with all of those? Was Nama... Like, I don't know how long Axis Mundi is forced to be. There's a lot of questions I just don't know the answer to that prevent us from, like, knowing the precise time for the perfect run. We had a discussion about whether or not it would be under 15 minutes, and we just decided that the themes that would need to generate for you are just too unlikely for the 15-minute run to actually exist. I think that's what our decision was. Like, and we're assuming like tasks is used for the gameplay to make sure that the person makes 0 mistakes and all that. But yeah, the generation, like, keep in mind there is still like Minecraft doesn't have a precisely perfect seed. They just have the best seed they've found so far. So, by the same grounds, yep. If every special room is connected, you'd assume about 18 minutes. I think that's a good guess. That's a good guess at Mindful Line. The thing is, like, for all this theory crafting about the perfect run, the game's getting bigger. There's still 2 estuaries to add, plus the Golden Door. So, not really worth too much experimenting, theorizing that. But we actually got minus the average. I think that was solely on the combatant just wrecking face. Showing up and just having that much damage output was how we got through there. That's awesome. That's awesome. Humanly possible at the moment? I would say 26 minutes. Interesting. You were away for a moment? Okay, hater. So, here's the thing. With tasks, we are estimating... Sorry, my throat was hurting. But we are estimating, and this is Mindful Line's suggestion, I'm just agreeing with him for the most. If you are using tasks and like the generated seed, it will take about 18 minutes to beat the game as is. And if you are getting lucky, if you're humanly just effective and you're getting lucky, we'd say about 26 minutes. So we're pretty close. We're 3 minutes off about, but nonetheless, still really good. And the main reason we're not like fighting too hard for that is because we still have more bosses to add. There's still more to be added to this game before that all finishes up. And I'm just happy to have my average be below 40 minutes. Heck, it's even below 39. That feels really good. That feels really good. Alright. Well, that was 4 runs today, so we are done with this game. So I am going to be closing this up. I'm going to be getting some stuff really fast. And then I will be playing some Celeste with you guys. Alright, so for Celeste, we are just doing the seaside for the core, which is likely going to take a while because all the seasides are hard, even though they're short. And the core is the last seaside. But after we're done with that, I think I might be ending early because we do have some things I have to do today, so I need to make sure to take care of those. So, for now, I'm going to go get my water. I'm going to go take care of a few other things. I'll be back with Celeste. If you guys were just here for the speedruns, that's okay. I hope you have a wonderful day. We'll be back on Saturday. But if you stay for Celeste, I'll see you guys in about 5 minutes. Thank you so much for watching. I am back. I'm going to take care of a few setup things, and then we will get into Celeste. So let's first change the name. Celeste Core Season. Alright. I'm just naming it Core Seaside because I'm not going to stay around long enough. Oh, whoa! Mango Pepper, I didn't see your split. I didn't see you follow. Thank you very much, Mango Pepper. Thank you very much. I apologize for not seeing that, for not hearing that. Well, I know now. Unfortunately, you might not still be here. My apologies. My apologies. Here. And that should capture very soon. There it goes. Awesome. Let's move this over here. Fortunately, freezes whenever I move it. But yeah, other than strawberries, this file has done a lot more than the previous. So, we'll have to get strawberries another time. But right now, Seaside, the core. Every single heart has to be in there first for you to get in there. And they teach you this mechanic. But you have to be very precise. Made it. Alright, what do we got here? So the reason they show you that mechanic, I've been using it sometimes to just go faster to try to trick my way through. Now I actually need it. If I get it wrong, sucks to be me. Alright, so it looks like I jump, launch. I'm going to need at least one dash, probably both dashes to get there. But the problem is my dashes don't reset because we're in the core, which means launch. I have to use both dashes to get on that block. So then I get launch into here, which is how I reset my dashes. I immediately use one to dash up right. Immediately use another to dash up right. Bounce off of that. And then I have to get the proper dash there. Probably have to dash up, hit to the left. Dash up, hit to the left, and that's the room. Alright. As expected, this is going to be a big, scary room. Too far. All right. All right. We'll do it once every 3 deaths for this room. At least, yeah, for this room at least. We might pick up on the final room. So I do the breathing, both to keep me calm, and because it's healthy to get proper breathing exercises and such. So might as well do it when playing a stressful game, or a rage game like Celeste. Oh well. The thing is, I did it once every 2 deaths last time, and that just was overkill. So we're bringing it to 3 now. Anyways, it's inhale for 5 seconds, hold for 6, and then breathe out for 7. Oh. There we are. We know the route. I just keep pressing up too early. Alright. And again, I got to the other side, but I didn't have enough height on that side, so... And now I had too much height. Alright, so we aim for the center. Easy enough. Alright. Alright, so there's spikes off screen. Good to know. I think I jumped a little too early there. All right. Okay. That's okay. That's okay. Sometimes you just make the same mistake a few times. So I can't hold left. If I hold right immediately, I get launched too far. Oh well. Keep working. Ugh. Turns out doing breathing exercises while yawning ends badly, or at least feels weird. These are some weird jumps. Alright, so I think we also don't do a leftward launch. I think the issue is that, just with this room, we can't do a full leftward launch, but we have to do a leftward launch nonetheless. It's just like this weird balancing act that we have to figure out. And figuring out balancing acts takes time, which means we're going to be here for a while. Need to get near the center. Need to get near the center. That's my issue. Oh well. Ooh. I guess I can hold right and then just move left to keep myself safe. Alright. Because it's not really about how many deaths I do, but more of just making sure I spend at least as much time playing the game as I do with breathing exercises, because I want to make sure I keep moving forward in the game, you know? I want to make sure we have an ending, you know? I think 3 is a good number for that. I was so close there. But yeah, when I figured this part out, the other part was just a lot easier for me. It's always just like, if there's 2 halves of a stage, It always feels like the second half is the one that just is natural to me. Which maybe that's precise on their part. They want to make sure the second half is easier, so you don't have to do the first half over and over again. Oh well, we'll figure it out. Whatever the case may be. We have the stage ahead of us. Super launches. Ugh. Yeah, yawning during that is not a good feeling. Alright, we have to hold right, and then we just... I kind of liked that hold right and then dash straight up. I think that worked really well that one time I did it. Felt like it was a proper solution instead of just like me freaking out and coming up with on the fly panic, and it worked. Well. Alright. Well. Funny. Let's at least get through that part. Because I've gone through it multiple times, and it's just, for some reason I'm having trouble right now. Ooh, should have just gone back for the gem. Alright. I always launch myself too far. Definitely feels like there's a different launch depending on what time I hit it. And I haven't figured out the exact timing that I want to use. That's definitely what it feels like. There we are. Alright. Alright, so this is one where the lava rises or falls, and then I have to keep switching. So, jump on that. Then I have to do the wave dash. I think I have to also jump. Then... No, it looks like there's nothing else here. So, yeah, I have to do the wave dash as well as the launch to get all the distance. And then I just dash there. I have no idea how I'm supposed to get there. Are the two dashes going to be enough? I hope so. Alright. Yeah, this feels like a lot of I'm going to figure out as I go, and that's not exactly a positive. Alright, so I'm going to launch there. I need to use one dash right there. And then I just jump up there normally. Grab that dash. This thwomp guy drags me all the way across. I have to make sure to jump off the thwomp. Okay, so I jump off the thwomp guy. The Kevin blocks, that's what they're called. Climb up there. I'm going to use all my I'm going to burn all my stamina just trying to climb these. To the other side, sprain. Just grab, sprain, grab, sprain. Then I guess I shoot up once to hit that. Then I go right up, right up, right up, right up, right up, up, right. Grab that, launch. Oh my gosh. So yeah, this is the final room, guys. This is the final room. This was the hardest room before Farewell came into existence. Alright. So we have that then. And I think we're going to... That's going to be Frost, so they keep falling. So... And then I have to do the proper wave dash jump. Twice. That's the only way. That's how they expect you to do it. But they taught me the harder mode, so I'm surprised they didn't ask for it. Guess they decided a little too hard to just throw at them. Yeah, surprised that's not how you're supposed to do it. I feel like there is... Look at that! There is a better way to do it. I'm not sure what I did that time that was different than previous. Ooh, I have an idea. Alright, at the very least that does that. Yep, as I thought. There's a bunch of ways to keep your dash. Yeah, this room just feels like there's the way that's intended, and then there's 1,000 ways you can conserve your dashes if you just do it your own way. Like, yeah, we're taught a bunch of different ways. So this is your first introduction to experimenting with different strategies. And that aren't necessary. I think that's what this is. That's what this is meant to be. Press jump a little late. Or a little early, I think that was actually. Alright, maybe that was the correct route. You're supposed to conserve a dash. Because I don't know how you're supposed to do that one without a dash. Oh well. We'll figure it out. I guess we'll figure it out. There we are. Alright. Keep them going. So I actually like this form better because it gives me more time to get. Because of the rising and falling lava, I actually prefer that form. Alright. Let the lava rise a bit before I hit the falling platforms there. Ooh. Just the falling ice was coming a little too fast. Okay, wait for that. All right. Ooh. So all of those are falling platforms, so that's something I wasn't prepared for. Use that anyways. I had to be on the side. I remembered I had to be on the side and treated that improperly. Like, realized that too late. I still want to get that working properly, because that feels like it should be right. Alright, yeah, that was wrecking me though. Woo. If it wasn't for the disappearing platforms, I would have definitely not gone for that. I do like the fast track. Feels like there is something here. Just need to sprint off on the other side. But we have the rest of it figured out, which is really cool. I really like how I'm figuring it out the fast way. Even though the hyperdash isn't necessary, it feels so good to hyperdash that, so... Oh, right. I remember that. I have to dash up immediately, and then I... Oh. But we know what we're doing generally, which feels really good when we don't mess up. I mentioned this is actually going to help us make sure we don't miss our hyper dash when we need it at the end of this screen. just sometimes we overshoot. There we are. I wonder what I did wrong that time. Definitely, I know where it went wrong, but I don't know why. Oof. Okay. Oop. That's okay. Just keep dashing under it. Ice wall approaches quickly, which actually means there's reason to do that slowly, just to give that ice wall less time to approach. But yeah, it looks like we actually have to do this slowly so the ice wall takes longer. Well. Things are going good, though. Things are going good in the grand scheme of things. Hey, I saved the dash. Ah. Funny little response, but I want to do that. Press grab instead of dash there. But yeah, just kind of figuring it out. I definitely, well, I like the hyper dash version. You definitely need the speed to be slowed so that the lava rises more. I'm never really scared of the lava rising as I am of ice. Well, then again, now that I have this, I'm not really worried about either now. Alright, gotta hold left a lot more on that one. Oop, went a little too fast. Oh well. If I could, I'd like to look back at what I did properly. Oh my gosh. Yep, we're dead here. But the first time I did it, where I bounced off, I want to kind of look back and see what I did there, if I can. Gain the exact range. Takes a bit. You know what? I'm gonna try spending that dash early. Give me a sec. Right here. Well, that panned out poorly. Alright. It's kind of sad that I still have to do the slower route, just because the top half always ends up a little too close for me. Probably could have done like a wave dash or something to keep that dash still alive to here. Because yeah, having a dash to here probably will help me. I'd be surprised if it didn't help me in some way. But yeah, I love how you can break the rules a little bit using the skills you learned to give yourself additional dashes to make it easier on yourself. This is the hard part for me. Just figuring out precisely how much I need to push right and how much I need to push left. Alright, keep it moving. We knew this would take a while, and that's okay, it's just taking its time. Honestly, it's not gonna take as long as I think it could have. It's just I have to land on the other side. And yeah, I just have some issue with that. That's all it is. Oof. Oh well. Oh, I ran out of stamina too early. That's not good. Yep. We have the ice wall being extra low today. That's not good. So yeah, we just have to take this the slow route, which is kind of sad. Because I feel like I can do the fast route, but the other half of the fast route I'm not getting properly. As long as I can't get this lower half of the fast route properly, I can't do the first half. Alright, just keep moving. All process of learning. Ah. What did I do? I went right. So I definitely held right for a bit and then switched back to left later. I'm trying to figure out how long I did it though. Is there like a cue, or I kind of just went off of instinct, so. Shouldn't have grabbed there. Oh well. All part of the process. But got too close. Just figuring out the patterns. Takes its time. Should have just used the dash there to keep myself safe. Oh well. Try to get a bit more consistent on the extra dash here. Right there. Got an extra dash. And I don't use it at all is the main issue. Alright, that last one is diagonal right. Okay. I think I got the rest of them correctly. Ooh. Yeah, I'm not using that one too well. That extra dash that I'm getting there, I'm not using it too well. Because, I mean, I have to get... Yeah, just better to use it for safety there. Instead of trying to save it. Alright. Sorry about that. I think I hit the mic, possibly, so sorry if it caused a big plane sound. Alright. Ooh. There we go. Dashed a little too early, but as long as we're getting there, we have most of the run done. Oh. Oh well. Yeah, funny. I find it funny that, like, as the lava, it just needs to be red circle, but for ice, it actually needs to add spikes to make you understand that it's threatening. I just find that kind of funny that they felt that was necessary. All right. Okay, we've figured out that the extra dash is a bane anyways, because I keep trying to find how to use it and put myself in needless danger. Oof. Grab on there. We have the rest of it. Okay, to be clear, I don't know what comes after that, but grab on there. We have increased progress. Just keeping it delayed because I can't figure out the actual timing. Oh. Oh well. Oof. Funny. So at the end there, it seems like the lava coming up is actually the issue I have to deal with. Of course, doing it faster doesn't really matter because the lava coming up occurs because of this, because I can't go any faster really. Alright, I can go faster there. That worked. So I have to wait for that there. Alright, so the lava coming up is just a threat I have to deal with. All part of the process of doing this right. Whoop. Okay. Oh no. Yep. That's okay. It's a bad bounce. Which happens. Hasn't happened recently, but that's really... That happens instead recently. Funny. Oh no. What? That fell so fast. That fell so fast. Alright. Oh. Why did I try to dash there? I know I'm out of dashes. Alright. It's not like I was going to get dashed in a better way anyways. Hit that too early, but got the route down. First try on that route, and it worked. Good to know. Problem was the lava, I didn't give you enough time to go down. Just gotta have enough time to like mitigate movements and then just figure out which movement I want basically. So I have to decide whether I want the lava high or low, you know. That's sort of like which one I want closer. That was a coyote jump if I've ever seen one. Fell off the side and still made it. Didn't know if that was making it. Very safe and sorry. Give myself some time. Hey. Whew. Took its time. Took its time. But there we are. At peace. At peace. Wow, you did it! Variants are now accessible from the File Select menu. I didn't know about variants, so we're going to check that out before we close up today. But here we are. Total of 3,032 deaths. But got all those berries. Well, not all the berries, but we got all the hearts. Oh, right, because full clear, because there's a full clear time because we need to get all the berries as well. Makes sense. Huh. All of them are gotten. Oof. So I just want to check that out. Huh. We'll have to check out the variants another time. I think variants are just accessible through, like, menus. You know what? Let's turn it on and see what variants do. Let's just go back to Forsaken City or something. Yeah, let's just go back to Forsaken City. And let's just start up and see if variants. Game speed. Alright, so it's assist mode, but then it also has harder modes. Oh. 360 dashing? Oh gosh, that has to be pretty rough when you're I'm just using 8 cardinal directives anyways. Invisible motion. I'll be going now, it's getting late here. I found Celeste. I'm just gonna check this out and then we're gonna... Alright, invisible mode. That's quite the variant. No grabbing. So I have low friction? Super dashing? Other self on. Alright, so we're other self. Oh, those are the hiccups. Alright. And that's what super dashing is. Alright. Okay, let's remove low friction and hiccups. And just look at this with... Alright. That's pretty cool. Just that you can do all that stuff. Alright. Well, I'm going to shut off variants. But yeah. And we did in less deaths than the last file. Awesome. So yeah, so all we have left is we have a lot of strawberries to do. Not gonna deny that. There's one at the very beginning that I missed. 2 there. Alright. So 4 strawberries there. 3 strawberries in the mirror temple. 1 before we go to the other side. And not surprised I missed 2 here. Alright. Reflections has no strawberries. And Summit. My god, I've watched some people get the strawberries that I missed. I am not surprised at all that I missed strawberries here. I'm surprised I got as many as I did. And then Core. Yeah. Some of these strawberries were real tough for me. Not going to deny that. And then last we have Farewell. But we'll have to get to that next time. Oof. Everyone, thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day. I'm going to wrap up here. I have something else I need to do. But I'll get you guys, for those of you in Twitch, let's get you to a raid. Well, there's a person of my viewers. If you guys have a better suggestion, feel free to send it out now. But this person named Cactus and it just looked like he was a nice little variety channel, so I decided to have him on the side. Don't really know him from anything specific, just a guy that seemed cool. So cool guys I sometimes follow when I run into them. All right, well, everyone give them the love in the chat. I hope you all have a